Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today, we finally get back to the wound beneath the world. Unfortunately, due to some issue and the complete destabilization of the party, we are going to be going back to the very beginning and doing it all again. Not that they got very far in the first place, but it's how it goes. But to catch you up with what is going on, we are going to be joining a newly forming party of Delvers as they are attending an event during the Festival of Sparks known as the Breach. This is a Delver specific, uh, you could kind of say holiday. Most people would say riot. But this is when all the Delvers, or by their more colloquial term, adventurers, come together and prepare for the reopening of the Great Gate into the Eternal Dungeon. It is here there are massive events, mainly surrounding. The entire thing is known as the Crucible of the Maw. It's a great tourney, but there are a couple different sects of interest that people usually go there to watch. Whether you're a Delver or not, this is one of those big events within Valfarian you need to go to because no one fights like a Delver. The two main events people are there for is the Trial of the Lone Spark and the Bound Vow Brackets. The Trial of the Lone Spark pits singular delvers either up against monsters that were removed from the dungeon before the last gloom, or in mirror duels where de- two delvers usually are put on a narrow beam suspended over a large pool of something called echo water, and they duke it out. First one off the railing is out. And then you also have the bound vow brackets where parties do very similar things, but they are also known to do the relic run, where they are put into a simulated dungeon chamber and told not to die. Now, there's never any deaths, but you can get fucked up doing it. And then you have the final stand event where parties are besieged by waves of construct that continue coming until the party collapses. You also have the less interesting one, at least to those that aren't Delvers, which is the non-combat exposit. Stop messaging me. One moment, please.
Oh shit.
Stop it. Can I put this on mute somehow? Do not disturb. There we go. My phone was getting my Discord messages. It's like, stop. But as I was saying, the non-combat expositions where delvers or carriers try to make themselves known through ways that aren't standing and punching somebody in the face. You have your Trap Baker Finger event, you have the Alchemist Brew Off, the Scribe Sprint, all kinds of things going on during those times where they're less violent but no less important for dealing with the Eternal Dungeon. It is during the Grand Tourney and during the Breach that new Delver teams are starting to form. Nobody goes into the Eternal Dungeon alone because everybody that does either dies or comes out screaming because they cannot handle what is in there. That includes the Deep Delvers. The Deep Delvers are delvers that have been at this for years upon years upon years, and they do not go alone onto the first level. Because if you do, you will die no matter how strong you are. So don't do that. Get a party, have some friends, and bring the power of friendship to the Eternal Dungeon and watch it crack. But we're going to hear from our new Delvers who are here at the Grand Tourney looking for a party, or perhaps they're here to watch their friends get involved in the tournament. We are going to start with Darmillion. Give us a description of your character and why he's come to the tourney.
Of course, Blue's muted.
Of course he is. So we're going to skip Darmelian.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
It was my bad. I didn't realize I was muted. Alrighty, so Darmelian enters the field. Darmelian is a Eladrin. He is wearing chainmail armor with a sword and shield at his side and a strange pair of bronze gauntlets. He has white hair. He's got very fair complexion. And if you look very closely, you can kind of see like two small like twigs growing from his head. So he just looks around and says, "Ugh, finally get back in there. Or if I can finally get in there." As he kind of just looks around his competition.
There is a lot of people moving around. There are hundreds upon hundreds of delvers, some new, some old, but they are all vying to win in. Oh, well, some are looking to make the names for themselves, but the most interesting bracket is going to be the bound bracket, as whoever wins the bound bracket at the bound vow bracket at the end of the day is going to open to the first party. The first party are the ones that win that bracket, and they are the first ones to go in to the Eternal Dungeon. So everybody's vying for power, young or old, and unfortunately for Darmelian, he is among the newest. Echo, stop. The newest members of the Delvers, because he has only just reached the strength it takes to be allowed within the dungeon, as they are very particular with how strong you are before you are allowed in, because if you're not, you're just going to be consumed and make things worse for everybody else.
Yeah, I tried to argue to get in a couple years ago, but I was clearly not strong enough then.
Nope. For out of character stuff, you need to be at least level 5 before you're allowed in.
Yeah.
So, after Dear Darmelian, are you taking, are you involved in any of the events? Or are you planning on getting involved?
Oh, no, I was planning on getting involved in the one-on-one event, like the one before the mirror event.
Alrighty, so you're going to be taking place in the Trial of Lone Spark, specifically the Monster Gauntlet. Good to know. Next up is Dear Ink.
Well, Ink's kind of entered this as more of a faceless plate of armor at this point. Hasn't really revealed himself to anyone else, except for, I'm guessing, the scrutiny of the people that would actually be
Yes.
running
The
this
Delvers know who you, the people that are running the Delvers are familiar with you. And the Order of Heart is also familiar with you, as you would have had to get your heart seal of the heart to do what you do.
Yeah. And, well, Ink has signed up for the Martial Division as well. They have also booked themselves up for more utility-based skills, lockpicking and trap finding.
So you're going to be in the non-combat expositions, not the actual Crucible?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
He's not a heavy-duty fighter, but he could.
Well, did he sign up for either the Trial of the Lone Spark or the Brown Vow bracket?
Let's go for it. Yeah, he has.
Which
Doesn't
one?
know what they are, but
It would have been explained to you when you signed up. Which ones did he sign up for?
I am not fully sure, honestly.
Are you fighting alone, or you get putting in a random party?
You'll fight in a party.
Okay, so you're in the Bound Vow bracket. Are you doing a relic run or a final stand?
Final stand.
Cool, the final stand. It is from them that the first party is decided. Alrighty, coolio. Next up on our list is Persephone's. This is not how I say that name. Persephone.
All right. She just goes by Perry for short, but Persephone is a satyr woman with long, wavy auburn curly locks and ram horns adorned in different jewels and stuff like that. Anyone who knows anything about jewels on closer inspection sees that they're more of what would be considered costume jewelry. She also has a bunch of different rings and bracelets and necklaces and earrings and stuff. She just basically is very flamboyant looking, for lack of better terms, with all of her accessories. But she is just kind of sitting there, looking out upon the ground and just kind of waiting to see if there's anything that sparks her eye. One thing of note is that she does have a scar across one of her eyes. It looks like it was just shallow enough to not actually affect her eyes, but to leave a mark. And since she is a satyr, she has the hooven bottoms with the little furry and every fuzzy butt stuff like that. So she's just really mostly wearing a top plus leather armor.
Gotcha.
Did I go into in depth?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
And what are you doing here at the breach?
She would be in the team battles.
Alrighty, are you doing the final stand, or are you doing the not the monster gauntlet? That's the other one. The no, it is no, the relic run or the final stand. I can do words, I promise.
While the player would like for them to be potentially be in a group with other people, I feel like Persephone would be more likely to choose the relic run. Well, remind me, the relic run is literally just fighting against other monsters or monsters from the previous year's
No.
dungeon, or okay,
That's the
am I wrong?
monster gauntlet. That's over in the
Okay.
trial of the Lone Spark. In the Bound Vow bracket, where you're a party, the relic run is when they put you in a simulated dungeon chamber where you need to deal with traps, monsters, and the Guardian.
Okay. And the final stand is where you're just facing another group.
No, the final stand is where they put constructs and they keep throwing constructs on you until the party breaks and the party falls. It's who can stand the longest against the unending wave of angry constructs.
Okay, she would do the relic run then.
Relic run, coolio. Alrighty. Do note you can sign up for more than one event. They don't take place at the same time. If that changes anybody's thing, it's just which one you want to do. Because the entirety of the breach takes place over a couple days. So events are on different days.
In that case, I'd probably sign up for maybe the relic hunt later for a
Relic
random
hunt.
team.
Alrighty. And Ink, does that change you, or are you still just in the final stand?
Ink is still in the finals.
Okay, cool. Next up is going to be Saris.
Evening. Okay, so Saris is painfully average looking for a mercenary soldier. He looks like any other mercenary guard you've ever seen. He's wearing old, beat-up armor that is probably scavenged from 3 different bodies that he may or may not have killed the people that he took the armor off of, but he's wearing armor like that. He's not super tall, not super short. He's not super big, but he's not a small guy either. He is painfully normal looking. He's got a drinking flagon that is slung on his belt and hanging off a rope there. It looks dwarven. He's got a helmet that he keeps hooked on his belt, so he's not wearing his helmet most of the time. And he's got a greatsword. The greatsword is the only thing that's fancy. It doesn't match the rest of his gear. And he stands, and the greatsword's tall enough that he can stand with his arm wrapped around the hilt and the crossguard, like using it as a leaning post with the blade tip leaning on the ground. And the sword has like runes down it, and it doesn't quite glow, but it definitely gives off like almost a hum. And he is leaning on that sword, kind of just watching what's going on. He's probably new to this whole delving thing because he needs to make money. That's what he's in this for. He has debts that have to be paid. So not sure what, like he's not sure what to do. So he would have signed up for the Lone Spark because that didn't require him to know anybody else. And so he thought, yeah, okay, well, that'll be what I'll do. And yeah, that's about it for him. No, nothing super exciting. Other than he seems to be very good at standing perfectly still. Like he has a lot of experience standing guard. So he's, if you run into him, it looks like he's almost, but not quite a statue.
Alrighty. And you did the Lone Spark. Which event of the Lone Spark did you get involved in?
The monster fighting one.
The Monster Gauntlet. Okay, coolio.
Yeah.
Next is Tavis.
Yeah, the other one sounded like you had to stand on a narrow thing. Dexterity is not Ceres's thing.
It's not super narrow. You just don't have a lot of room to move around. It's maybe a 7 foot wide.
Ooh. No, we'll fight the monsters.
So you're not balancing, but you are standing one-on-one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. That then brings us to Tavis. Tavis, you went back to being full fighter, didn't you?
Yes.
I
do have some magic though.
I have you labeled as having a druid level, so I need to go fix that. So continue on.
Yeah.
Do what you were going to say.
So Tavis is a 8 foot tall furball. He's that classic big, a little hairy, but he has like a kind of gentleness to him. He has like a very soft looking face, a perpetual grin. Like he's like there's a joke he's always kind of chuckling at. He wears chainmail armor that seems to never have a speck of dust or dirt on it or anything like that. No matter what he's doing. He would probably be sitting watching some of the events, enjoying some food, maybe messing around with his pet Tanuki, and he would probably he loves a good challenge, so he would probably sign up for everything he could.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said it. We can sign up for multiple events, so Davis would probably try to put his name into everything. And if there were strength events, like straight up, just like you know, like the caber toss in the Scottish games, if there was something like that, he would sign up for that too.
It's not really something they're looking for.
Fair.
Pure strength doesn't matter to most of the Delvers more than your knowledge on how to use the damn thing, which is why they usually shine more in the monster fights.
Fair.
Like, if you're able to grab a charging monster, slow it down so your party can beat the crap out of it, that's the kind of feats of strength they want to see.
If there was an event like that, he would probably sign up for it.
I mean, that's the Monster Gauntlet. You get thrown in the gauntlet and go, don't die.
Fair. And again, he would probably sign up for it if he could. Like he said, he would sign up for everything.
Alrighty. Next is getting...
I was going to describe... But, and next to him is... what looks basically like almost like a boulder on a stick. He has a big hammer that glows. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Next is Thalia.
So Talia is a little short for a human, standing at about 5'3". She looks she's not weak by any means, but a bit more on the leaner side, and has long braided dark black hair. She is of a darker complexion. What stands out about her the most, though, is her bright amber eyes that seem to just glow with kindness. She definitely looks, while she's in armor that is very clearly well taken care of, she looks very approachable. But she is in chainmail with some what looks with reds and golds throughout it. She is not currently signed up for any of the events. She is watching. That being said, she is with 2 other beings who are most definitely probably going to get involved. She's standing on the sidelines in case they get hurt and do something stupid.
Fair.
Realistically, right now she's probably arguing with what looks to be a pseudo dragon who is up to no good
Yeah, that's Spot for you.
and is trying to get him to behave.
Nah. But as it is of currently, the events for the day have not yet started. Everybody's pretty much gathering around, enjoying the food and the magical items that are starting to come out. As now that the breach is upon you, the merchants and the auction are now opening back up. Right now, it's just the different stalls where you have all kinds of gear that different delvers will always want to have, be it rope, wayfinders, magic items, not some of the good stuff, but at least some of it that was recovered before the last gloom. So everybody's walking around enjoying that. Y'all do know there are some interesting people here. Today's events usually see members from all of the churches show up, as well as some highly important people, as you will be seeing some of the arch logicians show up. Most likely, y'all will be seeing the seat of Orion, who is the Prime Radiant, the seat of Cernith, the Grand Justicar, the seat of Thalas, the Balanced Scale. You will also likely see the seat of Marnith, the Wayfinder, and the seat of Zyrath, the Ash Hand, all making an appearance, as well as the Emperor and his children. So, very big event, and there are a lot of people making sure nobody's up to anything too stupid. Because the Delvers are always going to party, and nobody parties like the Delvers when they get bored. So what is the party specifically up to? Where are y'all? What are y'all up to as y'all wait for the beginning of the events? First events today will be the Trial of the Lost Spark. You'll be having some of the monster gauntlets will be going on today, and you'll also have some mirror matches.
During the intermission, there is one thing I would do. Like, I would constantly just always be keeping an eye on Sal, and maybe tossing a small, like, fried ball of meat over to the little pseudo dragon.
I do not
Thal is-
think you have met Thal yet, have you?
I out of character, I know who she is.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, I was gonna.
The introduction has not happened, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
Put it this way: we'll run into each other.
Well,
You'll know
you can
Splot.
do it right now.
I was gonna say Thal is actively trying to get Splot to behave. Splot and her are going in circles. Splot doesn't speak English or common to the stretch of anyone's imagination that they can see, but it does from how it's probably a bit of a spectacle, as I am chastising this little pseudo dragon in common, and he looks like he understands every word and is just ignoring me.
At the moment, you are chastising him for stealing another Delver's helm.
Yep, okay. And so, yeah, I'm chastising him for that. I'm looking at and I am so sorry. He likes to play pranks and doesn't quite know when to quit. Splot, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, you cannot take things from people.
Specifically, the helm was taken from Darmelion.
Like,
Darmelion, back the helm. I'm so sorry.
I kind of look at him and I kind of say, question: are pseudo dragons, are they dragons or devils?
I think
Neither.
Pseudo dragons fall under
Drakes. I think.
dragon.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
gonna
speak to
double
him in
check that.
Draconic.
Hang on.
Yeah, just for the
Tiny-
sake of it,
tiny
I've got
dra-
Inferno
tiny
and
dragon,
Draconic. It
neutral
depends on how I'm
good.
going to speak into them.
Too many voices right there. Blue, finish what you were saying, and then whoever else said anything. I couldn't tell who it was.
Okay, I have Draconic and I have Inferno, so I'm wondering which one I should speak to him.
Pseudo dragons are classified as dragons.
Okay, I speak to him in Draconic and I say, "Oh, hello, Spot. It's good to see you again." And then I toss him like a small ball of fried meat.
And what was the other thing that was said?
Nothing. Just saying, I thought he was a dragon.
Okay, I just couldn't hear what you had said. Alrighty. So, Thalia, do you speak Draconic?
Yes, I do.
So, yeah, there's this man that knows Splot, apparently.
Honestly, not the first time that this has happened. Splot seems to know too many people. Splot, you are always getting up into the most amount of trouble. I swear.
You see, they are munching on the meatball. Nom, 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 nom.
That is going to wreck your system. You know what? You can deal with the consequences. I see you know Splot. Talia. And I'll put out a hand.
Darmelion, it's a pleasure to meet you, and don't worry, I saw this little one sniffing around my shoes earlier, so I just assumed. Then I heard you calling it Splot, so I just assumed the name.
Fair.
Didn't he say good
I'm
to
gonna
see you
roll
again?
insight on that.
Need a deception or a persuasion from dear Darmelion. Make sure to write it
Uh,
privately.
2 GM. Do.
Thalia, he said, good to see you again to Splot. That didn't
Yeah.
sound like he was digging in my thing. It could be, but really? Come on.
Alia's gonna tilt her head to the side and go, I see. Well, are you joining any of the games?
Yes, I'm doing the Treasure Delve, and I'm doing the Last Light, which I'm fairly certain to be starting soon. I might need to get to my spot.
You are not in the
Fair.
early matches. You're going to be fighting closer to midday, as they're going to start off with some of the stronger delvers first.
Oh,
Get a
I double
good
check my
spectacle going.
I double check my paper. Oh, never mind. I'm not need for later. My bad.
Well then, why don't we go some of those that are starting sooner should be starting or that are in the first matches should be starting relatively soon. Why don't we go get some snacks and we can go join them? I know that later on a couple of my companions will be joining them as well.
As you
Sure, I got nothing better to do.
make your way over to the buffet of different snack foods, you'll see an interesting sight. There is a man doing his best impression of a statue.
Uh,
Are you all
Yes,
right
yes.
there?
Saris looks over at that. Is it cool if I do a weird voice? Can I do a funny voice? Just or
Do a
actually
funny
fly?
voice.
Just
Yeah,
make
Do a
sure
funny
you
voice.
can
I'm doing a
keep
Scottish voice.
doing
I
that
can-
voice.
Oh, I can keep doing it forever. That's not a problem.
Okay, just want to give you the
Good.
warning.
All right. So yeah, his head looks slowly over at you and says, "Now you're a beautiful one. What do you do? What do you need?"
Why are you standing there like a statue?
It's what
Have
I've
you-
done for most of my life. I stand, I watch, I wait.
I see. Why Why don't you get some food and some water in you? You look like you've been standing there much too long.
I need a perception roll from Saris.
Yo, perception. 1 sec.
Splat's doing something. I just know.
11.
I need to make sure you don't stay on private roll. I get the
Oh,
feeling
sorry,
I know
I-
what happened. I have
I'm
a
on
feeling I
private
know.
roll.
I
Should
just
be.
gotta turn on the toggles over here for you.
Okay.
There you go. Now it's gonna be easier to do.
Should I do it again?
No, I can see it, and that's all that matters. It's just I know
Okay.
that's gonna be a problem later on, so I'm gonna fix it now.
Oh,
no, you don't
that's
see
weird
anything.
it's weird that it auto set to.
I have it
GM.
set for that.
Anyway. Okay.
Which is why I needed to fix it.
Cool.
But as you are standing there still as a statue and you're being offered to go get snacks, you suddenly feel something very, very wet enter your ear.
Wet enter my ear.
Yes, you're getting a wet willy.
Which side?
It'd
Sword
be
side or not sword side?
the non-dominant.
All right. I reach up and like very slowly. I don't do anything quickly, so I reach up slowly and see if something is there. Like
You
what?
feel as you're reaching up, it detaches, and you feel something scutter against the back of your armor and then hit your other ear.
Oh, what? And then I reach around to the other side to try and grab.
As you try
What
to
in-
grab it, you feel it move onto your back and move it to the other side.
Oh,
You seen a squirrel going around a tree?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's
And
that.
finally, okay. Yeah, it's like he can't do anything quickly, and he just like realizes his armor's too heavy for him to reach to his back. He just puts his arm down. It's like, is that your beast?
Is it Splat?
Yes, it's Splot. Splot is just keeps popping his head over his shoulder and effectively chameleon tonguing this guy's ear.
Oh,
Yeah.
by the gods, I am so sorry, Splat, and I'm gonna go over and like take Splat off of him and turn Splat to me and go, I've told you not to. Why, Splat? Why do you have to be such a menace?
I say, I like you can make that up for me with at the food stand. We can get something to snack on.
Agreed. Yes.
Oh, that thing's tongue is way too bloody long. Oh,
Which I don't understand how he's a pseudo dragon, not a chameleon. And I'm going to like carry Splot like you would a little chihuahua.
He's being of
He's
no
in
help,
timeout.
and his bottom legs are just swinging in the air as you got him under the arms, and he's just like, I am here. I am chaos. Yes.
You caused so much trouble. I swear it's Grippa's fault.
where does one acquire such a strange little creature?
I don't know. He just appeared one day and never left.
You see he starts just kind of laughing, his head kind of pulled into his body a little bit, his mouth open as he chuckles. If you wish to see exactly what he looks like, you can look in Discord.
Ooh, there's a picture in Discord.
Oh,
God.
There is actually like a legitimate picture of Splot here somewhere.
Is it in the one of the WDBW or somewhere else?
Oh, it's going to be in there. They just have to post it.
Yeah.
Where
just-
is Splot's freaking sheet?
It
Did
is
I never make it?
No,
It's
it's
in
in there.
NPCs, familiars, and pets.
Ah, here he is.
2 pictures.
Splot
chaos
uses
needs
double
to.
T. There's 2 of them. Run!
Oh god.
Purple flag.
But yeah, that is Splot and his chaotic. He's chaotic.
Splendor.
He's adorable. I want to point out.
Oh, he absolutely is. Put it this way: I've changed Thal's picture multiple times. Splot has never changed, and will never change.
He is a
One of
cute
these
little
days,
guy.
yes. Yep, one of these days, because I'm not the one that originally found this, so one of these days I will find the artist for this picture and I will commission them to make me one without the hands. One day I will find them. 'Tis my quest. But
Anyway, as we're walking by, I say, by the way, name's Saras, and who are you?
Talia, this is Splot, and then turns to Darmelian, and I believe this one said his name was Darmelian.
A pleasure
Yes.
to meet you. A pleasure to meet you
Darmelian.
both. And especially the wee dragon.
Saris, have you out of character? Saris, have you been a guard for like a long time, or like for other cities and stuff?
You can imagine that Saras has been guarding since he was tall enough to stand up straight. He's in his mid-20s, but he's been at it since he was a teenager. Yeah, he's got at least a decade experience as a merchant guard, as a temple guard. It's really a boring job. You stand most of the time.
Wouldn't be a
Oh,
temple
okay, then you-
guard, as all the temples have order members that do their stuff. It's more likely shop and merchant.
Yeah, it's a lot of shop and merchant. It's a lot of mercenary work. It's very, come and go. It's whoever
Okay.
hires.
Good to know. Thanks.
But yeah,
What was just posted?
Splot is not that big. But that's the kind of that's got to be Splot having taken a growth potion.
Probably.
I mean, he's in a potion shop.
Yeah.
But continuing on.
But yeah, let's go get some food. Maybe that'll calm this little one down. And there's no insight needed. She does not believe the words coming out of her mouth. She does not believe for 1 second that food will calm him. It might distract him for maybe all of 2 minutes.
As y'all are walking through, there is much food to be had, and you can see somebody buying what looks to be meatballs on some kind of a kebab. Splot lashes out with his tongue, wraps it around the meat kebab, and yanks it back to nom on it from just a random person.
What?
Could I contest that?
No.
Oh. I'm assuming it's me, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's definitely you.
I don't think you can contest that creature's chaos.
No. Splot, I am so sorry.
What?
I can
Oi.
get you another one. I am Splot. You know you're going in the timeout sack.
Oh,
You have a
That's it.
timeout stack for that thing.
Literally, she just pulls out a sack, stuffs him in it, ties him in it, puts him on her back.
Davis turns around to look at you both, and you see he's holding just so many various snacks and skewers, like in the crook of his arm, like he's got a goddamn wedding bouquet of various meat skewers. Oh, good morning to y'all.
Morning to you. You're a man who knows how to eat.
Oh, hey, you can't go into any kind of competitions on an empty stomach.
Wisdom.
Where's that? Little,
Yeah.
Hey, where's that wee creature who stole the kebab?
On my back again. I am so sorry. He's chaos.
Tavis just smiles you good naturedly. Relax. It's fine. I got plenty more where that came from, and I can always buy more.
You see the tongue lash out of the bag to steal another one.
You ask first. You can rattle me at you all you want. It just starts chastising him about manners.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It's nothing about loss. If there's one thing I know how, I know I got plenty of experience with myself is dealing with a rambunctious little animal companion. Ain't that right, Ruffles? I look around for him.
He is not there.
What? Damn it! I was buying stuff for you too, you little bastard. Where the hell? You wouldn't have happened to seen a small furry raccoon-looking creature, have you? Again,
Can I
he
get a
could,
perception check?
Can we all roll perception?
No.
D2. Oh, forgot to turn off advantage die, but yeah, 22.
Tavis,
Yeah.
this woman has 2 bags that look exactly alike.
Excuse me, Loss. Out of curiosity, do you always carry around two bags with you?
I mean, I have a couple of bags.
No,
I have Blot Timeout back, and then
That's the one I'm
my
referring
bag
to, that there's 2 of them.
I
you
have
got two of those sacks then.
looks. So basically, I have 3 bags on me right now.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. That's Blot's Timeout sack. Which opens the other one.
It's empty. But you realize this is Splot's timeout sack.
Oh dear God.
But
Looks in the other
suddenly
one.
the bag disentangles itself from you, dropping both it and Splot to the ground as the bag jumps away with Splot.
Damn it, Ruffles. What I told you about impersonating other people's equipment, and David starts like kind of jogging after them.
What?
Sorry, your wee beastie's been ruffle snapped. Don't worry, he's perfectly safe.
I have a lot of questions.
So do I, and just run after him.
So what's the party doing now? Thal is chasing the escaped bag, and
Davis is also jumping, right, like jogging after it.
Oh. Darius can only watch this. He's replanted his sword on the ground, and he's leaning on it again, watching this giant. Your character's what, like a furbolg?
Yeah.
Yeah, giant furbolg, and this woman chasing around a pseudo dragon and a sack-shaped thing. Yeah. Tavis is just, Saris is just watching this debacle. This is fantastic. This is the best thing that's happened to him in weeks.
Debacle.
So all of a sudden, while this is happening, everyone's going to just randomly hear basically the Benny Hill music.
I love it. Oh God, that's amazing.
If anyone looks to see where the music is coming from, I'll tell you what you see. But yeah, you guys just hear that while chasing Splot and the sack.
Thal, you know an immediate problem. You've heard
Uh-huh.
this song before, and it only causes dear Splot to be even more chaotic. It's like
Oh,
giving
God.
sugar to a 3-year-old.
Oh dear God. Oh, who's singing that? Oh no. Oh no.
You hear the chaos battle cry.
Yeah, Tavis calls out, damn it, Ruffles, you hear that? Even the universe is commenting on your god's damn rambunctiousness.
Oh, this is about to get so much worse.
Is anyone looking around for the source or?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm curious
You
enough
will
that I'm going to
s-
look in the right direction. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to see a satyr woman sitting nearby with a Yuin. I hope I said that right. On her lap while she's just playing that. Logically, do I know if that can play the music? I would think so, since it is a stringed instrument. But still,
You can do anything with enough determination.
yeah, that's fair. But yeah, she's just sitting there watching and chuckling to herself.
Is there any way that I can convince you to play a lullaby?
Certainly. And she will have it stop gradually fade in tempo naturally and then start plucking a well-known commoner's lullaby.
Righty. Let me see. Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do? Yep. As you're playing that, Perry, you feel your flute get swiped.
It's not a flute, but yeah, okay.
That's what you have it registered as.
Huh?
It's on your
I thought-
inventory as a flute.
I have multiple instruments.
Yeah, not the one you're using. They're stealing specifically the flute out of your back.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the one I was using. My bad.
No.
Okay.
You feel your flute specifically get stolen.
She is going to immediately look to see where it came from.
The little two gremlins, now one of them is a raccoon, are sitting a little off to the side, and they are playing their own high beat dance song against your lullaby. It is taking the two of them together to do so.
All right, she's going to cast Mage Hand and try and yank her flute back from them.
It is not strong enough.
But I'm gonna go over and go, and at this point, I'm going to switch into Draconic because that's when Splot knows that I mean business, and I'm gonna start reading him the riot act, and go tell him to give the flute back.
He looks like he's debating on it.
If they stop,
gets-
Dave. Oh,
He gets Splot gets the look he knows that he's starting to cross the line.
Raven, what were you doing?
Tavis also goes up to Ruffles and just tells him, "Look, if you don't start behaving, we ain't gonna go find any of that bean card you love so damn much later on."
Stare. They hand back the flute.
That's a good one.
Apologies. I'm
Perry
going to
will take
scoop-
back her flute and put up her other instrument, as you were saying, Kai.
I will scoop up the Splot.
Ruffle then turns into another flute, and they return to playing music at you.
Tavis just grabs the flute and sticks it in his pocket. Sorry about that. He's a rambunctious fella.
I need a deck save.
2. Shit.
You get hit right in the center of the forehead by the long Splot tongue.
Splot, you're grounded.
I just cross my eyes and look up at. That is an impressive tongue.
I do believe that at this point, I owe you guys each dinner. With the amount of trouble this one has caused today.
Normally, I'd ask for a dinner and a show, but you've already covered the show part.
Hey, and I probably owe this last here an apology as well. Sorry about my wee lad stealing your flute and all that.
I got it back, and it's not damaged.
That's good.
Surprisingly, it's also super clean. Like, it's
Weird.
freshly
Yeah.
polished.
Is that a mimic?
No, it's a tanuki. Interesting little buggers. They can literally turn into anything.
Hey man, they managed to do it. It's very clean.
Okay.
They have the obsessive compulsive need to clean like raccoons do.
Fair. Okay. Let's go find something to eat. Um,
I mean, like all this, and Tyson gestures toward the variety.
not
Basically,
Tyson.
I mean, sorry, not Tavis gestures to the variety pack of food he has already. I'm more than willing
Then
to
I
share.
then I guess I'll cover dessert.
Ooh. Now, if we can find some mochi, I swear, Ruffles here will be over the damn moon.
The
If we
flute
can't
pokes its head out of the bag or pocket.
if we can't find mochi, I can at least go and get the ingredients. I know how to make it.
I looked down at Ruffles in food form. You hear that, lad? You might be getting a good snack.
You hear flute noises.
Now, Spot, anyone else that you need to harass today, or are we done?
You see he taps his chin as if thinking.
Spot.
He shakes his head.
Good boy. Give some head pats. Okay. I am going to start looking around to see if we can find a mochi cart.
You can. It takes a little while to do so, but you find you are not the first ones to find it. As there is a kobold and a man in heavy black armor.
Hello there.
The kobold is up ahead. The armored one is just behind them. So it would be the armored one you see first.
Okay. Excuse me, are you in the line for the mochi?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, perfect. Is there anyone behind you, or can we just stand behind you?
I I don't think so. I think it's just me and this kobold here. It, if you want, you can go ahead. I got plenty of time to wait.
You're totally fine. You're fine. You were here first. Please.
Huh? Okay.
Hey, gotta respect the sanctity of the line.
Well, you never know. I'm not into the later brackets for the tournament, but some people are rushing about already.
Oh, are you in one of the tourneys that's going on later on?
Yeah, I chose one of the fighting ones, but I mostly do some of the utility stuff.
Interesting. I didn't end up just picking everything I could do anyway.
Fair.
I feel like you'll tire yourself out very quickly.
That's what all this food is for. Come to think, shite! How rude of me. Come to think of it, I don't think we ever got your name last.
That is true. I haven't gotten any of yours either. I did hear Splot and Ruffles though, but that's about it.
Hey, Tavis takes off his cap and nods respectfully. Tavis O'Cathal, lovely to meet you. You see like the 2-block haircut thing.
Talia, no last name.
Darmelian, I'm of the Guildbreakers.
That name always just made me think of someone trying to fancily say fart, but that's just me.
It's more just part of my order. Ugh. If you don't say it occasionally, people get annoyed. Or God gets annoyed. I don't know which one exactly.
Nobody in the Galebreakers gets annoyed. They're all about personal freedom and doing what you want.
Okay, I
Oh.
ran into the one a-hole who did care.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Tavis starts laughing out loud, like full on battle laughing. Holy shit! I just got the breaking wind. That's funny.
Okay, yeah, don't go that far. It's not supposed to be a joke, but yeah, that was kind of stupid. Yeah, that was kind of stupid on my part.
Alice.
I kind of joke.
All good. Well, my name is Perry.
Pleasure. I believe the statue-esque one said his name was Saris.
Hi, that's right.
Pleasure
Um,
to meet you all.
An honor,
Okay.
Mum.
Oh, no need to ma'am me.
What would you prefer then?
Just Perry is perfectly fine by me.
Well, honored to meet you, Perry.
Honor to meet you too, Saris. Now she will turn to the one in armor. You said
Which one?
that you were. Sorry, the fully armored one, Ink. You said that you were in one of the tournaments later. Which one exactly was that?
It's the Last Stand is the fighting one I'm in.
Oh, okay, so you're in one of the group ones, I see.
Yeah, they just assigned me some random people. I don't even know any of them.
Pity, I was hoping that maybe we would be in the same one together. I also chose a team one, but I chose the relic.
What bracket did you choose? You said your name was Ink.
I
That was
Oh,
just
no.
what the conversation just was.
I know.
Ink didn't introduce themselves.
Did they not introduce? Oh,
No.
No.
Yeah.
Stranger to the group. You guys are all together. Just some random fucker in a line.
fair enough. Sorry. Reverse. But what bracket are you in? I joined that one too. That's the one where they throw a whole shitload of enemies at you until you fall, right?
I didn't know. I wasn't listening that much when they told me the options.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I
Oh.
don't remember this memory.
Oh, did you join the treasure hunt?
No, the Last Stand. That's as much as I remember about it. I know I'm in a group of people and I'm fighting something. I just don't know what.
Yeah. I joined the treasure hunt and the final spark. That's happening later.
Perry will kind of raise her hand a little bit and wave and go, I was the one that said I was in the relic, dear.
It's the relic run, by the way.
Yes, sorry, relic run.
No, I'm talking to Blue,
Oh, okay.
who just
Oh,
said like
yeah, I
three
promise.
different things.
Yeah, my bad. I heard it was a treasure hunt thing, so I just assumed that was the name. But yeah, the relic run's when I joined. It's like, oh, right, that's the name. Yeah, I mixed it up.
By the
Hey,
way-
CC.
yeah,
Sorry, I was
sorry,
just
go
going
ahead.
to CC a quick question. You said the Trial of the Lone Spark was today.
I
in
said parts
game,
of it were
right?
today.
Okay,
There's going to be
of it were
parts of
today.
the Monster Gauntlet and parts of the Mirror Duel today.
My only
Not-
question is my character already late for his
No.
Lone Spark trial? Is it today? Like, do I know? Like, is it on a little piece of paper
Yeah,
they gave me? Or
you're later in the day.
Okay, so yeah, cool.
You know,
Just making sure.
that is a good above table question. For the ones that are in teams, did it say who our teams are, or does it get decided
Nope.
later? Okay.
And we can team up amongst people we find, right? We can like register
Nope.
or no?
You
Just-
already, if you were going to sign up as a team, you would have needed to do it beforehand.
Okay, so it's just random.
Well, Perry is going to turn towards Ink and go, since we just introduced me a few moments ago, do you mind if I ask your names, dear?
It's just Ink.
It's Ink? Okay, pleasure
Yeah.
to meet you, Ink. I'm Perry, in case.
Yeah, good to meet you, Barry, and the rest of you. It's good to meet.
Hey, good to meet you too. And Tavis is actually going to start really looking at your armor. Oh, that's some fine looking armor you got there.
Hank just looks down at the ratty ass armor he's wearing. It is falling to fucking pieces. It's barely held together.
I thought you were an armor artificer. Wouldn't that be like
Yes, but I can't have plate mail yet.
Oh, okay.
What
fair.
armor are you wearing? Like a splint or something?
It is splint, but it's basically just ruined plate mail. But splint is what
Okay.
it is.
Okay, fair. I thought Ceres was the one who was wearing just like a mishmash.
Yeah, but Ceres is wearing scavenged armor. There's a difference. Mine is in good working order, but it's just been scavenged off of many different people. It doesn't like match necessarily, but it's definitely not falling apart. I'm a
Okay.
professional. I'm a professional. We have professional standards for that kind of thing.
Ouch, that feels targeted.
What?
But
No.
reverse. Tavis actually, what it actually says is, I don't mean to offend you, but your armor's looking a little worse for wear there.
It works well enough, and like adamantite's a bit expensive to get a full suit.
Oh, if you want to, and if I can find a place to do it, I can work on it a little bit for you. Give it a little bit of that Shannon.
I'm good. I do most of the work myself on it.
Oh,
Are
you're
you
a
a
blacksmith.
blacksmith, Tavis?
Hey, I
What
got,
about
I
you,
got.
Ink? Oh, sorry, Tavis. You were saying?
Oh no. I got some smithing skills under my belt. Yeah.
Okay. And then, Ink, you said that you also work on your own armor?
Yeah, I keep it in decent enough repair when I can and afford it.
Are you also a blacksmith, or?
I'm a smith more than blacksmith. I don't do general horseshoes and whatnot.
Fair enough. Well, may I ask everyone here, is this everyone's first time being in the dungeon? I know it's mine, so.
Never needed this much money before.
This is my first time in the city.
Yes, my companions wanted to go test their might on it. Um, and letting them go alone is not necessarily a good idea.
I've been wanting to get into the mall for a long time. Just want to see if I can actually hit the bottom.
Fair. That's quite a goal. No one's done that before.
Yeah.
I heard that's gonna take a fair bit of supplies though.
Well, I lived for a long time. I've got all this life to try and get down there. I say as I kind of just like looking off in the distance.
Oh, how old are you?
I just turned 21.
Oh, cool. What about the rest of you?
1 second. Above table.
I'm using human. I use human years as a judge for my age.
Okay. I was gonna say, because technically elves don't reach adulthood until 100. How old are you actually?
In terms of Eladrin, I'm probably somewhere in my around 60 years old.
So you need to be a little bit older.
You're probably
attached to
about
1,000.
90 at most.
Yeah, I kind of say like I'm 20. I'm technically I'm about 21 in your years, but roughly more around my mid 80s for an Eladrin.
Backwards. Eladrins have the long life. They
I
can
thought
live
they
up
only
to
lived 300
1,000
years.
years. Eladrins are elves. They're just elves.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I thought they were like a half elf species, like the ones that only have
No.
like 300 years.
No.
They're just elves.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
They're elemental elves that are touched by the Feywild, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so
They're
they're
from
okay.
the
Well, I
Feywild.
just
didn't know, well,
elves.
when you said when you described the elves in this world, how they were derivative of an elven race, I thought that was kind of like half elf sort of thing.
No, they're just a subspecies of elves, like high elves and wood elves.
Oh, okay. Now I'm like, oh, I'm a little over 100 then.
Oh, so still pretty like a young man in terms of elf years.
Something like that. Yes.
Fair. I myself am sitting at about 80 years of age.
Nice.
Young. I'm only 20.
And it really depends on whether how old your race lasts. Only pretty sure my boys can go well 500 years.
Fair. I am just a human, so. We're not exactly long-lived.
Hey, but I consider to be experiencing things more enjoyably. I guess you know you don't have that long to live, so enjoy what you can.
Fair enough.
Tavis looks around.
Also,
What about the rest of you? Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say also blue, just so that you know, the necklace that she's absent-mindedly playing with. You know that necklace.
Yeah, I know. I've been holding in every urge to do something stupid for like the entirety of the conversations.
Like the
Mainly just the urge
multiple
not.
lies.
Oh yeah, mainly just the urge not to violently freak the fuck out. Like, oh, what the fuck? Why does she have that still?
But
It's about this time the kobold is wandering off.
oh, Talia calls out, "Excuse me, we didn't get your name."
The kobold turns around, having not been involved in the conversation at all. I've been buying mochi. Huh?
I mean, we were all standing to get to know each other. I didn't want to leave you out.
What? The kobold looks very confused.
Lost, weren't they just purchasing some food?
I mean, so was Ink.
Ink was
thought you
waiting
could.
behind them. Waiting
Yes,
for
I
them to
know.
get out of the way.
Sal just smiles because she's very friendly. She is very clearly the ones that will make friends with every single person in this entire line, if you let her.
Well, I mean, it's only Ink and the kobold, so.
Yeah, so she's making friends.
I'm Nibsy.
Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure.
Are you also? Oh, go ahead.
I'm Talia. This is Splot, and holds up the menace.
So you get a small wave from the small purple kobold. They are dressed in a purple tunic and cloak and the very obvious gear of one of the rogues.
Are you in any of the competitions as well, Nibsy?
And yeah, I've actually got to go now. We'll be taking place in one of the early ones.
Oh, nice. Probably shouldn't keep you then. Don't want to miss the call.
Nod, nod. Good luck with your events. As they give a wave and take off.
You too.
And they are off.
Now I have to
Can we
ask
take
a
a
very
5-minute
specific
real quick?
question.
Oh, 5. Gotcha. Holding on.
Yeah.
Holding on. And we're back. Sorry about the wait. The kobold has just left. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. As we
Okay, so
rejoin our group.
turning back to Ink. Is this your first time in the dungeon, or?
Yeah, it is. I haven't really gone into that before.
Gonna look at Perry. What games did you say? You said you're doing the as I draw a blank.
Relic Run.
Relic Run. I'll have to be cheering you all of you guys from the sidelines. I didn't join any of them. Granted, obviously I'll get dragged into the dungeon. I believe my two companions are doing the Bound Vow brackets and the Monster Gauntlet. Or
Nice.
well, Gribba's doing the Monster Gauntlet. I don't think Trevera is. But they're both
Tivera.
doing the Tivera.
Actually, it's Tivra. It's the R's first. Tivra. It's going to be hard to remember how to pronounce her name, but Tivra.
Tivera. But I'm sure you guys you'll notice them, especially Gribba. She's short, but
Well, to be honest, lass, everyone usually is short compared to me, at least.
Gribba's a goblin.
Oh,
But what she lacks in height, she makes up for in personality.
fair enough.
But Perry, do you have a honestly, this is not just Perry, but to all of you, do you guys have a party to go in with?
I thought the whole point of this was find a party.
Fair.
Uh,
Perry?
I tried. Oh, sorry.
Who was that to?
Harry.
You, Perry.
Okay. No, I do not have a party myself.
And then looks at Darmelian.
No. I tried to ask members of my order if they wish to join, but they had to go deal with something else. So I came here to look for a party myself.
Well, why don't you guys? Depending on how things go, maybe you lot can join myself and my other two party members.
Sounds like a hoot. I'm down.
I
Thought we
just,
should-
I appreciate the offer, but you're willing to trust us without seeing us test our metal first. I'm curious why.
You guys are here, which means that you guys are of sufficient skill to be allowed to even enter the dungeon.
Well, to be fair, Sarah, they're gonna see all our skills once we all participate in the various events. And if we underperform, hey, no skin off their nose, right? Right, Talia?
Pretty much. Not only that, but and pulls out Splot. They don't exactly go and harass people that can't keep up.
Fair enough. Ruffles is actually kind of the same way. So if Ruffles here trusts you, I ain't gonna deny it. What do you think,
Besides,
Ruff?
I said besides, it's always good to go in with friends.
Tavis looks at the cart. I just realized we've been standing here jawing for a while, and I'm pretty sure the guy is just staring at us, waiting to see if we're going to order anything. Ink, you got order everything, bud.
Oh, yes, I should probably order something. Hi, I'll just get one of everything, please.
Now there's a man who knows how to eat just like as you should.
He gives you the
Right,
mochi. Because it was a mochi stand. He has mochi.
I mean, there's
Just wants a
different-
variety. He wants a flight of mochi.
Yeah, there's a whole slew of flavors of mochi.
Thank you.
Terrace leans over
I
and
think I'll
says,
pay for that.
I didn't ask before, but I have a very important question for you. What
who-
in the 9 gods is a mochi?
It's a food from out in the Isles.
I will try one.
Out of character, do you actually know what a mochi is?
Me?
Yes.
I had mochi for the first time like 2 years ago in Boston, and I gotta say, I didn't like it.
Fair enough.
Really?
Yeah.
It depends on who makes it because, like, I live in Hawaii. That stuff's like everywhere, and you run into good and bad kinds. It depends on how it's made.
Yeah,
Wait.
I was at like a fancy restaurant in Boston. They offered it, and it
Was
was
it mochi ice cream or real or actual mochi?
it was mochi ice cream, and
You can't compare the two.
yeah, but yeah, Saris will like mochi. It's a given.
Yeah. But Tables will just buy like a big ass box of it.
Fair.
And then Thal will order some for the group at large.
He is quite happy to have everybody doing things, so he will give you all the things.
Perry, do you have a preferred flavor?
Oh no, thank you. I'm not. Sorry, that was a misclick. But she will say, "Oh no, thank you, dear. I'm not really in the mood for sweets right now, but I appreciate the thought."
There. Is there something that I can get for you so you have something to eat before you go into your task?
Oh, I'm quite fine. I grabbed something earlier, as you'll just see her grab something out from her bag.
Still not. Let me know if you change your mind.
Appreciate it.
Blue, you absentmindedly get handed a small thing of sake.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I kind of raise my eyebrow at it a little bit and get a small smile as I drink it.
But you have no idea where she got it from, but it's there.
It is enjoyed.
Um Interesting. That being said, are you guys wanting to go watch some of the earlier bouts?
I got nothing better to do.
Hey, nothing like enjoying the food while watching a whole bunch of people fighting for their lives.
Agreed. You see Talia look over the group. Is anyone in here a particularly good healer? I am myself, but with how big the group is, we might want to have one more.
I can fix some wounds. Not extensively, but in a pinch it helps.
I have some half decent healing abilities.
So
I
not
got
full
a-
healers.
I can make berries that like kind of heal you up a little bit. It'll save you in a pinch, but actual healing, no, I ain't got none of that.
Barry?
I have a couple spells, but I'm not a full healer.
Okay. In that case, then we're probably going to want to find one. Again, I'm a pretty decent healer myself, but the party is of decent size, so it's never too. Having more than one healer is never a bad idea.
So, y'all want to go watch the games?
Yeah, let's watch the games. It's like the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah, Tavis will watch at least until it's time for him to go in the game.
Same for
Fun.
Saris.
Funnily enough, I think the Olympics actually started today.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it takes a while to get over to the arena, as it is a makeshift area that has been set up here within the pit. As of currently, the mirror matches have started and are going on. Y'all are just arriving in time for a new match to begin. You missed the names, but you can see two contestants walking out on to the. I wouldn't call it field because it's a strip of wood. But the board. You can see one of them is a blue-haired individual. Looks to be a Sun Warden based on their gear, but not one of the usual Sun Wardens. This looks specifically like one of the Gloomwalkers. The only members of the Order of Heart that wear clothes that don't blind you, as they are in dark blues and blacks. You can see they carry a longsword and a shield, and they are going up against somebody twice their size. As you see a massive emerald dragonkin with two great weapons sheathed over his shoulders coming through on the other side. I will show y'all images of the two combatants walking onto the field. Here is the Gloomwalker. And here is the Dragonkin.
I hear the Thimble's knee-length beard. That's a big fella.
I mean, most dragonkin are.
He looks abnormally tall for a Dragonkin, as most Dragonkins are tall, but this guy's about 11 foot tall.
Fair. I'm actually quite interested to see if his size gives him the advantage. The fact that they've placed him up against someone half his size
I think the
speaks to
selection
that
is
one.
limited.
Speaking of someone who usually uses his size to his advantage, I got to say sometimes the little buggers are a little hard to hit.
I was going to say,
The
my
Sun Warden isn't exactly short. They're not tall either. They're a little under average. But you don't see any fear from the smaller individual walking up to somebody twice as tall and twice as wide. There's actually, you can hear some of the bettings going on. There is a sizable debate on whether or not the Emerald Dragonkin is going to have more issues due to having less space on the platform than the smaller fighter. So there's some really interesting bets going around right now. Is there any expectations coming from the party that anybody voices about how this fight's going to go down?
Davis
Hey.
is gonna head. Oh,
Hey, Tavish,
right.
I'll put 5 gold on the little guy.
All right. I'll match that bet, and I'll bet on the big fella.
I put 5 gold coins down on the seat between us.
Davis does as well.
Are you guys wanting to do actual proper betting?
Is there any other kind?
You're gonna see Thao pull out a ledger and start taking down bets. She'll be the go-between.
Ye-
Perry, did you want to bet?
No, I'm not too fond of the betting, but I will say for you two, might not want to let your gold be sitting out anywhere. Well, there's a lot of guards and regulations here. You don't know who might have sticky fingers.
I've
You
got it. I'll
know,
be their
here
go-between.
within the pit, there's not. You don't get thieves in the pit. You do get it in the arena where, or not in the arena, you get it in the stands for non-delvers. That's not where y'all are, because the delvers have more money generally, but every single one of them can throw down with whoever steals from them, because for a living, they try not to get murdered by traps. So you do not see thieves in the delver section where y'all are.
I think
Yeah.
it's safe enough, and if anybody gives us any real trouble, sick the little dragon and a strange raccoon on him. Solve it right as rain.
He's a, well, just be forewarned. He's a tanuki, not a raccoon. He can be a raccoon, but he ain't a raccoon.
We're gonna have
Fair.
a conversation about this later. That is clearly a raccoon.
Are there any
Tavis
bets
just-
going in? We have 5 on the dragonkin, 5 on the little person.
Ink,
No, I'm good.
Darmelian, did you want to place a bet?
I don't bet anything.
Okay. So 1-1. Or well, I guess I'll look around of the people sitting near us.
Nah,
See
none
if
of them are
anyone-
getting involved.
Okay. So it's just a bet between these two.
But the fight soon starts with the sound of a gong, and the dragonkin covers the maybe 40-foot distance between the two of them in a couple long strides. The smaller individual doesn't make any effort to charge, letting the dragonkin come to him. The great sword on the not great sword, I think he uses a great axe. Which one did you use, bud? No, he does use a great sword. The great sword on his back coming off and flashing forward in this massive overhead strike. It's very well telegraphed, but you can tell with the limited room to dodge around, it's like a giant boulder dropping on you. There's not much you can do to get out of the way of it, regardless. The little dude doesn't flinch, moving their shield up and flaring out just before the hammer strike comes down and bashes the great sword out of the way to the point y'all see the point of the sword itself drive into the stone underneath him, and things start to get heavy as the two start trading blows. The dragonkin is far more aggressive. He is the one generally on the attack. However, the smaller individual is absorbing the blows and knocking them just barely out of the way. So the dragonkin is having trouble getting strong hits in. When they do, they look like nasty hits. but overall it seems to be a endurance match between the Dragonkin's powerful few strikes versus the many smaller strikes of the smaller individual. This fight goes on for a little while, the smaller individual slowly giving up ground, being pushed back towards the platform in which they first left, but in a sudden move, the Dragonkin's blade gets deflected just enough to knock him off balance, and the smaller individual manages to come in, catch him on the side of the leg just hard enough to take the Dragonkin's legs out from under them, moving them just enough to have them lose their footing, slip off the side, and while the Dragonkin is able to grab the side of the bridge before falling, the Gloomwalker is able to take advantage of that and cuts them down from the bridge, giving the smaller individual a win. Cheers
how
are erupted all over as they announce the Gloomwalker Talon has claimed victory over Verdigris.
David stands and is clapping his big ass hands together. Well fought, real fought. He sits back down. Oh, that was exciting.
Thal pushes the 10 gold to Saris.
Does anybody
That's how
trained
it's
in
done.
medicine?
I am.
Anybody with medicine can make me a medicine check.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Fair.
Oof.
No one else wants to roll?
I don't have proficiency.
Fair.
I mean, I have a 2 in it, but you said anyone with proficiency, right?
Yep, it's proficiency.
Yeah.
Y'all see a few more matches after that. It is a little while later. Y'all find another individual of interest as Thalia, you recognize one of the opponents coming onto the field, as it is the Goblin Grippa.
Bah.
They are up against what looks to be a rogue of some kind. So it is the case of rogue versus mage. And this fight doesn't drag on quite as long as the one versus Verdigris versus Talon. But the rogue comes in quick, but the mage Grippa is able to put up some kind of strange barrier and start weathering the hits. As fast as their barriers are brought down, another one is put up until, just like in the Talon fight, the aggressive individual makes a mistake and the more defensive one is able to make a decisive blow as a massive blast of magic catches them directly in the chest and flinging them about 15 feet back down the bridge, where they slide across it, miss the edge, and end up in the water.
Talia stands up and starts clapping and just, best friend vibes. My friend did good.
A little while later, there is another fight going on that involves what looks to be a lone tabaxi versus the very same kobold y'all saw earlier in the day, Miss Nibsy. Apparently, her name Her name is Nibsy Deepnose, as she is to take on a tabaxi who is considerably taller than her. Does anybody want to roll me an insight?
Yes.
Anybody else?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Hold on, I need to check something because I thought I could have sworn that I was supposed to have insight. From my background, so that's why I'm curious. Sorry. Because if I do, then I do want to roll, but I need to make sure that that's right first. Okay, no, I don't have it. Okay, never mind then.
You can
Is that
still
it for
roll.
the rolls? Yeah.
I don't have proficiency though.
You don't need proficiency
Did-
for this one. That was just for medicine.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
misunderstood.
Yeah, this is just, are you trying to see what's going on down there? Tavis, you missed it, but for Talia and Perry, you'll notice something interesting about Miss Nibsy as she is crossing the bridge to approach her opponent. She seems far more nervous now than she did earlier. Based on the way she's looking at her opponent, you think she might know her opponent and doesn't like her chances of winning. As all Delvers do, she's not backing down, but you can see that nervous tick going on from the Kobold. Are there going to be any bets against this lone tabaxi? They look to be some kind of fighter.
I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Perry and whisper, "Do you see that?"
She will nod her head, saying she does.
I hope she holds up better than she thinks she will. Boys, did you want to bet again or not on this one?
I have no insight into how this will go. I can't place any money upon it.
There's your Kobold. That's Nibsy. And yes, Perry.
Okay.
Alrighty. With all the betting closed, y'all see they get ready. Nibsy puts her hands on twin daggers on the back of her belt, and as soon as the gong rings, you see her starting to drum. However, the tabaxi has already closed the distance between them before Nibsy is even able to draw her blades. As you see the tabaxi's blade strike out 3 times in quick succession in the time it takes Nibsy's little daggers to leave fully being in their sheaths and the tips leaving the sheaths as she hits the ground. The tabaxi sheathes his blade, and he is declared the winner as Nibsy has been taken out by knockout.
Well, that was unfortunately quick.
Quick question.
Yeah,
Was that lethal or non-lethal?
non-lethal.
Okay.
She's not dead. She got the crap knocked out of her. And there are already order members of the Heart moving to heal her.
Yeah,
Everyone
I would say
is going to be fine in this situation. Nobody's going for pure kill strikes.
yeah, I would say, that being said, with how quick and decisive that one was, I think the rest of the party sees Talia start to stand and her hand glows a little bit and then obviously sees the other orders start to heal the kobold, and the magic fizzles.
Sal, I think it's fine. If they were going for kills, I think people would be freaking out a lot more, and the organizers would have done something.
Hey, I'm pretty sure it was stipulated that we gotta do non-lethal strikes in this competition.
Not necessarily non-lethal, but you have to be looking not to kill. So you're dealing proper damages. They are properly fighting. It's just nobody's looking for kill shots. They're looking for flesh wounds.
That's why I'm gonna have corking put on my blade, so I don't actually slice somebody open.
Oh no, they don't allow that here. They're using proper blades. They just have healers on staff, and you do not go for the kill shots. So people know how to deal with that.
Oh, okay.
So you're gonna be having pain. You are gonna get cut. You're not gonna lose limbs or anything.
Gotcha.
But the tabaxi known as Ronan is going to take the victory.
Oh, fast and effective.
You see, oddly enough, he gives the kobold a small bow before he turns and goes back to his pedestal. You know that it is. You'll watch the rest of the matches for the beginning of the day, and it is after that there is a large intermission for lunch, and after that will be the monster gauntlets.
Would Tavis know whether or not he's fighting in any of the competitions today?
If you're in the monster gauntlet, yes, you'll be in the afternoon one.
Yay!
Like I said, I joined. I attempted to sign up for everything. And I believe you said I was able to.
Yeah, everybody, you're able to sign up for whatever you want.
Wait, you signed up for all of them? Are you nuts?
A little bit, but he likes the competition.
But you'll have about an hour before
What did you call the tabaxi?
Ronan.
You're just changing these NPCs' names.
I have not.
Kenjiro.
Yeah, I think Kenjiro wields different weapons.
Y'all have never actually heard Kenjiro's last name, have you?
Oh my god, you're... Hey, Ronan, that's Kenjiro!
Yes, it is Kenjiro. His last name is Ronan, though, and they're announcing them by their surnames.
Okay, I was just like, wait a minute! I know that Bean. I know that Sly Cat. Okay.
What would y'all like to do during y'all's hour break?
Tavis is gonna go check to see when he's rostered to fight.
You are in the middle of the afternoon.
I'm gonna go check on Nibsy.
You're gonna go check on Nibsy, but not Grippa?
Oh, I'll check on Grippa, but Grippa wasn't hurt, and Grippa won. So when I get with them, that's gonna be a celebration. The healer in me is like, check on Nibsy.
Fair. You see, by the time y'all are at the group, Nibsy has already been released and is heading out for lunch.
You
Oi.
alright, Nibsy?
Yeah. I knew that wasn't going to go well, but it went quicker than I thought.
You went
Oh, yeah.
down really hard, I was worried.
Nah, it wasn't anything. There were worse shots. You should have seen what they had to do to Savoris.
What?
Kazram broke his arm.
Oh god.
It was a quick
Is
heal.
he
They'll be alright.
nods? I
Well,
guess
they
I
took
was.
the hell of a beating.
They still
Also-
won even with a broken arm.
Yeah, and that was with all the other lacerations too.
Gosh. Oh wow. Um, would you like to have lunch with us?
Sure. I was gonna go and have some myself. I was quite hungry. I didn't really get to
Yeah.
put a lot in, but the stress from before it. Dealing with that quick draw bastard's never fun. Good guy, but being on the other end of the blade's not fun. It was a real
Fair.
bad matchup for me.
Hey, you did the best you could, and that's what matters. If I just need to grab Grippa real fast.
Not.
Grippa.
I'll be over by the fountain.
Okay. And I'm gonna go look for Grippa.
What's the rest of the party doing as Talia's going looking for Gribba?
I go and double check where I am for when my flight's going to be for today.
Same for me.
You'll are all later in the afternoon.
Well, then lunch.
I'm wondering if it's during the Monster Mash or
Did you sign up for the Monster Gauntlet?
no. But you said they were happening sort of concurrently. So
No, they're switching in between which one it is. The mirror matches for the
Okay.
day just ended, so the monster gauntlet are about to begin.
okay, I didn't know if the first flight was or the first spark happened during concurrently.
But anything from
Davis-
Harry or Davis?
Davis looks around, pretty much trying to find just a couple of spell components, specifically the stem of a plant with thorns, and a piece of mistletoe. Those are the only two I need.
Yeah, they're easy enough to find. Are you just
Yeah.
gonna get a component pouch?
Nah, he's just they don't get consumed, so he's just gonna keep them on him, like tucked behind his or tucked into his cap, like kind of just
With
pinned there.
components, yes, they are consumed.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, then in that
The
case, yeah, I'll
component
buy-
pouch just has a bunch of them.
Yeah, Tables will buy a component pouch.
I don't remember how much they are off the top of my head.
I think they were 5 gold.
I think they are, but I need to double check. They might be more. They're 25 gold.
God damn. Okay, there we go.
Ink, are you going anywhere?
Ink is not going anywhere. Ink is just sat there having an autistic moment. A lock.
Fair. Are you leaving with the rest of the group as they head off to lunch?
Does anyone drag him with or no?
Is there like an equivalent of a hot pot place we could go? Because if there is, we're going there. We're doing hot pot.
Yeah, they don't. It's not the same, but it's more to go.
Hot pot to go works.
Because you don't
I'm
have
sh-
proper restaurants; you have food stalls.
Yeah. Food stalls. That's what I'm thinking of. That's like a hot pot food stall. I think that'd
Yeah.
be awesome.
That they are those there.
I enjoy a hot pot, and I don't think it would be. I personally don't think it would be good as a to-go thing. What's the point of it? If it's not constantly at its boiling point, you know?
You have magic. It is constantly like that. Disposable heating rooms.
That's actually fucking amazing.
Yeah, magic chefs, man, they're nuts.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's the chefs that go into these are Delver chefs too, so they have all kinds of unorthodox ways of cooking things.
This better not be turning into dungeon meshy while we're not looking.
is.
Yeah, they do kind of use monster parts if they can get them, but they need a carrier for that.
Yeah.
And there are
But,
chefs that go down there just to get materials.
But yeah, Tavis will just buy a whole bunch of like various to-go items, and of course he'll get stuff he knows that Ruffles will like too, and then head toward the fountain.
Gotcha. Perry, do you kidnap the walking armor?
I'm on it.
Get him.
That is literally what I'm. Oh fuck! Hold on.
You
I
can keep typing.
continued typing it somewhere else. There we go.
But you find Gribba is actually hanging out with Kazran once you get in there, Talia. As they seem to be having a conversation about defensive magics.
Okay. Gonna come in. Gribba, there you are. Oh, you're talking. My bad. And kind of like scoot back, not wanting to interrupt.
It's okay. Come on.
Hesitantly approaches.
You get a nod from the giant green dragonkin. We were just going over the limitations of defensive magic. Mr. Verdigris has some very interesting insights into how much they can take. Excuse me.
That's always good to know before getting into a fight.
Nod, nod. Were you going out to lunch?
Yes.
Cool. I'll be out with you in just a moment. She says her goodbyes to Mr. Verdigris.
Well, Mr. Verdigris, did you want to come with?
He raises an eyebrow.
I mean, you seem to be having quite the conversation with Gribba here. I would not want to intrude, but everyone needs to eat.
The conversation has reached its natural end. I will not force my presence upon you any longer. I will see you in the later matches. He nods to Grippa.
At that, Thal's gonna put her hands on her hips and go, "You are not forcing your presence on us. Come, you need food."
I just love how he sounds perpetually cryptic.
Yeah.
I am taking a stroll today.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Now she's about to be like she's looking at this man who is much larger than her, and now she's just being stubborn. It's like, you need to eat. Come on.
You see, he goes to turn to excuse himself when you notice something on his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It is a splot.
Splot, what are you doing?
Splot is whispering in his ear.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear what it is, but he's saying something. It seems Mr. Verdigris is listening.
I will wait.
I see. I will be needing to speak with him as well. Very well, then. As Splot jumps off his shoulder and back into the bag.
Something tells me that's going to cause a lot of trouble. Let's go get lunch. Grubba, where's Tivara?
Tivra's over by the fountain.
Tivara. Okay, we're going to be meeting
Nibsy.
Nibsy over there as well.
It is easy enough for y'all to get any amount of food here. Everyone knows Delvers eat more than the normal person because they keep... The world is trying to murder them most of the time. So, it's not long before y'all are starting to gather back up. You can see the reason Cadram came over here is that he has moved off to talk with Mr. Ronan, who is also in the area of the fountain, but off to the side. Nibsy, Tivra, and Grippa are sitting on the edge of the fountain. Where would the party like to go now that y'all are here? You'll also see Mr. The Gloomwalker is also here, sitting next to a bush.
Is he just chilling with a bush?
No, they're having lunch. They're just sitting in the grass next to the bush.
Davis will walk up, his arms completely just full of to-go containers, probably piled high past his head. Any place I can put all this shit down?
Who are you asking? There's a lot of
Who-
people around.
Davis kind of looks around the food, and I'm assuming I see Talia.
Yeah, you can
So
see Talia.
I'll ask Talia. Any place I can put all this down?
Yes, over here, and I gonna sit next to the gloom. You said Gloom Walker?
Yes, it is a
Yeah.
sect of the Sun Wardens.
Yep, because we're making all the friends.
Davis starts putting down all containers near where you pointed. All right, I got a smorgasbord here. We got hot pot, ramen, Odin, a lot of stuff from the east around here. Curry.
I'm going.
The Isles is where it'd be from. The
Yeah,
Asiatic
I'm-
foods are from the Isles.
I'm gonna look over to the Gloomwalker. Would you like to join us?
They kind of just watch as they're eating noodles. They have chopsticks.
I'm just gonna help Tavis start passing things out and making sure everyone eats.
Davis will make sure a very special container sticks by him. It is full of inari, which is famously one of Tanuki's favorite snacks in terms of Japanese mythology.
Do you see the little grabby hands?
Hey, you gotta come out of the pocket to eat. Come on, don't be rude.
But they like the pocket. It's comfy in there.
I think Talia's gonna look around and realize that we've gathered more people than Tavis remembers, and is gonna go, all of you stay right here. I'll be right back. We're gonna need more food. And she's gonna run off.
Davis looks at the insane amount of food he bought. He probably spent a good couple of gold on all this food, and wonders how much more food does she think we're gonna need?
You'll have Kazram standing nearby. If he's getting involved a lot.
Yeah.
Davis looks up at Kaz. Oh, the big fella.
He's not currently over where y'all are, but he is in the same area, and you can see he's off talking to the Tabaxi.
Fair.
You see, actually, now that you look, there is a second Tabaxi that is over there speaking with Kazram. This one is also pretty tall, but not quite as tall as the Ronin. And they are wearing long white and blue robes. You can't really see much of their face.
Fair.
But what is the rest of the group doing?
I enjoy the food and I eat, but about maybe I'm gonna say halfway through the meal, I probably step up and I take my leave.
Where are you going?
I need to go look. I'm gonna go look for something in one of the merchant stalls.
What you gonna go look for?
I'll post it now. I need it for this spell. It's only 25 gold, so it's something.
Then yes,
but I
you can
need
find it. It's easy enough. You can find it and come back while everybody's buying food.
Yes.
Because that's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of stuff like that around here.
Yeah, I go to get something for my augury ability.
Spell, but yeah. But you're back in no time.
Yeah.
And it's also not long from before Talia's returned as well. But
I have so much meat. And I'm just you just see Talia start setting up shop and just starts cooking and seasoning it herself because there's so fucking many of us. It's just that this is gonna be easier.
anything from Ink Perry or Saris?
Second, the very first like kebab that Talia's cooking is done, right? Even before she can like hand it out, it just flies across the air and lands in Saris's hand, and he starts eating it. This is bloody delicious. Oh, so good. Where'd you learn to make this? Keeps eating. Mm.
Just the skill I picked up. And there's pretty much just a bunch. There's kebabs. There's stuff for the ramen. There's a couple of steaks.
Yeah, Saras is just gonna use this free food opportunity to eat, and he will take a drink out of his mug that never runs out of alcohol. So
That being said, I will call out to Kaza, ask him how he likes his steak, as well as asking Perry and Ink what their preferred food is.
Kazaram prefers things a little well done.
Okay. That's a choice.
Considering he looks to be related to the gem dragons and they tend to eat rocks, you're not all that surprised.
Fair. Perry?
A bowl of ramen sounds nice today for me.
Any specific type of vegetables in it?
No, not really.
Spice level?
I prefer my ramen not spicy. Other things, don't get me wrong, I love good spice, but not for ramen, I think.
She'll nod. Ink?
They typed their
Yeah, they said
oh.
plentiful.
Okay. In that case, Ink, you're just getting just a little bit of everything cooked a little bit of different ways. And when I have this. And then when Darmelian gets back, Darmelian, you are handed another thing of sake as well as chicken katsu. Thel does not ask; she just hands it to you.
I'm shocked how you knew what I wanted, and I thank you.
She doesn't even seem to register the comment. She just says that
Oh no,
it's
I
no
don't say it.
problem.
Oh no, I don't say it. I don't really say anything yet. But yeah, never mind. I flubbed up my words.
You're fine. But
Just looks over at Ink and just says, "Careful, lad. If you eat like that, you're gonna choke." I'm assuming he's just like tipping the food down into the mouth hole of his helmet.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, so
Pretty much, yeah.
going on, Fal's actually gonna look at Ink and go, Ink, what are your pronouns?
Whatever really works.
Fair enough. We'll just continue calling you they then. Until you tell me otherwise.
So is there anything you would like to do as y'all are all getting the good noms?
just happy with the level of good noms.
Nah.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
As y'all oh, go ahead.
Darmelian, Gribba, Darmelian and Gribba and Splot are going to gain 3 temp HP from their food.
Gotcha. Squad as
That's
happy
pretty
as can
good.
be. But is there anything the party wants to any NPCs the party wants to talk to, or are y'all ready to continue moving on after y'all have a nice lunch?
I can't think of anything
I'm good.
Harry want to do specifically.
Just for a heads up, this is the other Tabaxi that is over talking with Kazrum and Ronan.
Tavis will go up to the gloom guy and
So where you already are?
well, yeah, he's gonna turn to the gloom guy and comment on how well he did and say that how he fought was exactly how Tavis would have probably done it with the whole knocking Kazrum off the stage area. I think is that what it's called, the staging area, or is it like
The
the
bridge.
platform, the bridge? You fought smart. I appreciate that.
There's a nod from them. They're still just eating the noodles. They aren't ignoring you. They are looking up to acknowledge that you're talking with them. They just don't really say anything.
Fair enough. Tavis nods back and returns to his stew.
There's also
Occasionally.
something interesting you notice about Talon now that you're standing next to them. Well, you're sitting next to him anyway. You have no idea if this is a guy or a girl. You'd think guy, but the features are a little too feminine. So you think maybe girl, but the build's a little off. So you're just like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. So when Tavis addresses them, he just says "pal."
Fair.
Pal seems gender neutral.
Yeah. I ain't your buddy, pal. I ain't your pal, dude. But anyway, they really don't say anything. However, while that is going on, Talia and I think it was Perry. Where'd Perry go? Perry? Were you in?
Harry? Yes.
Okay, there you are.
What?
You weren't in the roll 20, and I was sort of like, stop. Perry and
What?
Thal,
Oh.
y'all see something that catches your eye.
Mhm.
Y'all are at a fountain not far away from the Great Gate itself, and you can see the great silver chains that keep the Great Gate closed during the gloom. There is a tiefling that is approaching it with a dog just behind them.
Tilt's head, because the gate's shut. Yeah.
Yeah, the gate is shut. There is a staircase leading deeper that goes down, and they're heading towards that staircase. You see Talon notices it as well and gets up and goes to follow.
Who's following?
Talon, the Gloom Walker.
Yeah.
Tavis
Thal's
follows it.
gonna follow. Did you see my message? Cece?
Yes, they didn't have a chance to respond before they left.
Oh, okay.
Tavis watches Talon go.
One sec. One
sees-
sec.
Oh, good.
Perry was saying something.
Oh, were they? What's up, Harry?
I was just gonna say that Perry would also get up, and honestly, because of the little conversation they had during the match, she would look to see if Ink was still nomming or if they seemed to be, mostly done eating.
Considering they shoved everything in their mouth hole, they're well done by this point.
Yeah, she's going to grab one of Ink's hands and just start kind of dragging them along with her while she goes to follow Thal to see what's going on. Ink's just getting kidnapped, I'm sorry.
But Tavis also will have seen the gloom Talon head over there, see Talia go over there, and decide, you know what, fuck it, let's see what's going on.
For those that are interested, the dog and the tiefling are in artwork.
Doggo.
As
That dog
the rest
looks
of the
like
party
the best dog.
is now able to see that half of the party has gotten up to go look at something. So Ink's been pulled away. So Darmelian and Saris, if you want to get up and follow, you can, because a good number of the party's heading that way.
I would get up and follow, like, kind of slower than everybody else. I'm usually a little slow on the draw, so. I'd
Well,
trail
good for you.
behind a bit.
Nobody's going very fast, so you're still with them.
Well, yeah, just barely though. Like I was just like, oh, everybody's kind of off doing a thing. I'm gonna follow them. Like like oh, I'm standing here alone now.
Darmelian, you going along as well? Darmelian.
Blue, you're muted.
Blue.
Talking.
Oh, we lost Blue.
Means their internet's being stupid. We'll give him a second. Welcome back.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I cut off for a second. I just heard my name and something. What I meant.
Most of the rest of the party in its entirely is getting up to go look at something because Talia and Perry notice something.
Oh, I'll follow.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Y'all can see just up ahead, the dog is following the tiefling, but there's another odd thing about that tiefling. While the tiefling does have a large shield strapped to their back, you don't see a large main weapon, like a longsword or an axe or something. There is a general use utility dagger on their belt, but that's about it. And there's a large quiver of arrows, but no bow or crossbow or anything else that would involve launching an arrow, which is a little weird. You can see them reach the edge of the marble staircase that leads down towards the entrance to the Eternal Dungeon, the Great Gate.
They're like heading down early.
No, they've stopped at the top.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm new here. Are we supposed to? Is people supposed to be going toward the gate now? I thought that you had to wait until it was open.
You do. Which is why we're following, because that's strange.
Fair.
You also know that the gate is protected and sealed by very powerful magic made by some of the most powerful people in the Empire.
Yeah.
The Archlogicians are the ones that make it personally to keep out the worst of the dungeon creatures. So nobody tends to watch it all that hard because there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do with it, so nobody has stopped them.
Fair. Thala's going to make some hand gestures. See it, which is basically just a, all right, who here knows sign language?
Davis just kind of blinks at you.
You get an acknowledgement from the Gloomwalker, but they are moving on ahead.
Yeah, I'm still walking. It's just more of like, okay, who can I communicate with silently? So it looks like the Gloomwalker's the only one. Get it, got it good. I want it to be noted from here on out, I will be taking sign language on all of my characters.
Fair. But how are y'all going to approach this tiefling and her dog?
Does our resident Gloomwalker go up to
Y'all
them,
are
or
doing
is
it, and they're going straight up. I was just seeing if y'all
he...
tried
yeah,
anything
then I
first.
get... Nope. We're just gonna walk up to him.
Yep.
You hear from Talon, "Excuse me." And you see the woman hold up her hand as if to say, "Give me a second," as y'all arrive just behind them, as they don't even turn to look at you. They are still looking down the staircase.
I'm going to also look down the staircase because that doesn't sound good.
You
I'm
see.
gonna
Oh, go ahead.
put on my I'm gonna grab my shield because something tells me something's about to go wrong.
You see immediately what she's looking at. Down at the bottom of the stairwell, right in front of the great gate, a diligent is down there. For those that don't know what a diligent is, they are a recent invention in maybe the last 100 years. They're these humanoid constructs. They work a little bit better than golems, as they're a little more mobile, a little more intelligent, but they don't really have souls or anything. They're used as servers, workmen, menial labor kind of things that are dangerous for the normal individual to go to. And they're made out of wood and steel, special woods and steels, but they were made by the Guild of the Anvil, working with a couple of the other orders. But they usually do specific things for people. You tell them, you give them an order, and they go do it. They don't have a lot of extra thought and stuff going on, so it's really odd to see this diligent all the way at the bottom with their hand up against the great gate itself.
Is the Gloom Walker looking at the Diligent?
Yes, they are as well.
Okay.
That's weird, right?
What is the Diligent doing down there? Is my question. Like, is it just standing there? Or is
It is
doing
standing
something?
there with its hand on the great gate.
Oh.
Doesn't look like it's
I'm going.
doing anything. It's just like, I can touch the great wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk up so that I'm standing next to what they've got arrows, so I'm assuming that they're more long ranged.
You think that, but they
So
don't have a bow.
yes, but they have arrows predominantly shown, and no other weapon, which tells me that they're probably magic in nature, and I don't know if they can take a hit.
They do have a
I
large
am
shield,
in
but continuing.
a large. Okay, I'm still. I am what I would consider one of the frontliners. So
They're also in medium armor, by the way.
yeah, versus I'm in heavy. So
But you see, she looks over at the Gloomwalker. The Gloomwalker's brow, talon, is furrowed, and they start down the staircase, the archer immediately stepping in behind them.
yeah, I will go shoulder to shoulder with Talon.
Anybody else heading down?
Davis will as well, prepping his heavy crossbow in case he needs to do some ranged fighting before getting it up close and dirty.
Darmillion has sword and shield drawn, ready for what comes.
Yeah, Saris is standing at the top of the step. Like, he doesn't follow down immediately. He's got his sword sitting point down on the ground with his arm still. He's still resting on it. He's just watching so far.
As y'all are about halfway down, y'all see something very, very strange happen. The Diligent suddenly pitches forward and melds into the door, disappearing completely into the stone. The archer and Talon are now picking up speed.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Davis starts running down as well. And he's gonna swap out for his hammer because I'm pretty sure he has time now to get close enough that melee is gonna be way more effective.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my my rod.
You'll get all the way down there, and it's just an empty stairwell with the great gate sitting closed in front of you.
How that should be possible.
What shouldn't be possible?
You see the archer take 2 taps of her fist on the stone where the diligent went through, but it looks solid. Talon starts looking over the chains and the runes that cover everything on the Great Gate.
Should I run and go get one of the guards?
It would be a good idea, but if we should try to figure out what's going on. You hear from the archer. I don't know.
You guys stay here, make sure that nothing happens, see if you can find any information. I'll go get one of the guards. And I will put my the rod away so that and get out of the way, 'cause there are probably other people that are going to have better time investigating, specifically Ink, with who is our intelligence being.
Mhm.
And I'm going to go run and get a guard.
Is anybody going with Talia?
I'm already standing at the top of the steps where I need to be. I'm good right where I am.
Gotcha.
Guarding the
I'll
entrance.
follow. I'll follow Talia.
Tavis?
Darmelian, you here. Stay with them, keep them protected.
All right. I nod and go to position.
Davis just kind of looks at the big ass gate, looking at the metalwork and everything. Does it seem like it's damaged in any way, shape, or form?
You can see the cracks that have been put in there by the stress of the lower flame somewhere deep beyond, but nothing new.
Davis looks at not Talia. Fuck. How do you say his name?
Talon?
Talon. Any chance that I can get a little bit of an explanation on what's going on? How the hell did one of those construct things just pass through this? Seems like and Tavis looks at the wall. Seems like solid metal and stone.
It's not even metal, it's just pure stone and mithril. Well, I guess that's metal, but still.
Yeah. So
I don't know. We should clear the stairwell.
all right, all of us, or are you guys gonna stick around here?
They are backing back up the stairs.
All right. Tavis stays in the back and starts climbing along with it. I'm assuming everybody else.
Perry, Darmelian, y'all heading back up? Ink?
Yes.
So Darmelian's going up, Tavis is going up. What about Ink and Perry?
Harry will stay with the group.
Okay. Ink's doing a tippy type. Okay. So y'all are starting to head back up. The dog's going up with you as well. However, the archer stays behind. As you can see, by the time y'all are about most of the way up, you'll notice that she's still back there. As you see, she is crouched down and has her ear to the door.
Davis kind of pauses and looks down the stairs at them. And
How
waits.
far away is that archer, CC?
About 400 feet.
400 feet? It's that far down there? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't want an easy way out of this dungeon.
All right. And that's all, like, are the stairs really steep, or is it more of a shallow stair down to the door?
It's not super deep. It's not super shallow either. It's on the shallower side.
Okay, so it's not like you're going to fall and keep rolling to your death if you fall,
No.
kind of thing.
The just looking at this from your point of view, you know this is meant for people to be up on the edge of the stairwell up towards the top, raining down shit during a dungeon break when monsters
It's a kill
break
box.
through.
Yeah.
That's exactly
kill
what
box.
this is.
Got it. Okay.
Interestingly enough, though, as that is going on, as y'all are watching her, you suddenly see her stand up and start backing away. And before y'all are able to ask her what's going on, y'all hear a massive, deep boom. And you feel the ground around you shake. You see the archer loses her footing as she's backing up and hits the ground as another massive boom reverberates through the air. Y'all hear everything go quiet. Talia, by this point, you are approaching with some other members of the Sun Wardens who immediately caught on to what's going on and are rushing towards what's going on, but everybody stopped when they heard the booming. It is dead silent in the middle of a Delver festival. That is not something that happens. As y'all hear another boom, boom.
I draw my rod again.
As soon as Tavis saw that the archer fall on their ass, he would have immediately started running down the stairs, probably taking like multiple steps at a time to reach them faster to help them.
You're starting your way down, but you're a long way off. And you see she flips and is trying to gun it back up, and she's moving decently quick. But there's another problem.
Yeah.
You see the chains crack. Boom! Boom! And then the whole door blasts open as you see the creatures of the dungeon swarming out of the great gate. A dungeon break has begun. And unfortunately, we are out of time, so that is where we're going to have to leave it. So, good job, you
Can I
guys.
do one thing as that happens?
We'll get to it next time. But we will get right back into this moment next time because we have quite the event going on. We will see you later. Peace.